With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Right to the air is Daniels. And his throw here is incomplete. You look at this Cowboy defense. And this unit, very tough to throw against. Currently second best in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Here's 2nd and 10. A carry here for Trevion Henderson. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. Now they'll audible to something else.
Mustang 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Throwing now is Daniels. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big play that time on the catch and run. 36 yards. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. And that one complete once again to Higgins. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 2nd down. The Ravens at 3-2, a game over 500 here to start the season. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. To the air goes Daniels. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
70, let's go now. 70 Rangers, Jeff Cougar 19. 18, Pioneer.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Project
starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Now Hall to start the drive. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Now it's 2nd and 10.
19 tight, 19 tight.
2nd and 10.
7 Pirates, 79 Broncos, 19 Mark.
He'll look to throw. This pass, and now a fumble. The ball's out, and it's picked up by the Ravens. Inside the 10. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown. Even the great ones, some of the best, they're not immune to the fumble, and here it really hurts them.
If the ball gets away from any runner's body, that's when the defense pokes at it, swipes at it, swats at it, and finds a way to create a big play for themselves.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows to 10-0. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But when the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it and let's go with it.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Well, this defense for the Ravens, they were very good in the victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
There's a little bit of lightning talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, that he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue, just make sure you feed me the football? And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on a flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They'll go for it. It's Hall. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the 1st. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. He's going to look deep down the field. And he takes this down deep on the Cowboys side of the field. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 43 yards. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A great effort there. his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes our score 17-0. So an early advantage now, and a good one. 17-0 our scores. They kick this one away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. The partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days of thinking back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done, because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Now he's going to step up and run. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Look at this Baltimore defense. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game, because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 39.
Let's go, let's go.
17-0 our score after 1. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Trap 60, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll look to throw again. He dumps this one off here to Hall. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 33-yard line.
70, hot, step, Buffalo 18, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that one too wide and incomplete. Tyler Warren was the one he was looking for. And it's 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Cowboy 80. Street, 19 tight, 19, Cup 19, Cup 19, 18, Pioneer.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He'll try and do this himself. But I think the ball's out. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Panther 11. Get it. 79, 60, Mustang 19.
They'll look to throw. Able to hit his target lane. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. The end result, 21 yards.
Cowboys, first down. First and goal.
Let's go, Booda.
Now they'll change things up.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Check, Panther. Let's go.
They're going to look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Breece Hall with a milestone career touchdown number 100. Joining Curtis Martin and Franco Harris at the century mark as he continues to climb the all-time list. And the Cowboys are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Cowboys 7. Brandon offering a kickoff for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
26 On the set.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Here we go.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now, they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
18, Viking, 18. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 19 Lion. Warrior, 70. Ready.
Daniels looking to throw. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
70 Lions. Check. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Running left is Henderson. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
Once again, it's Henderson. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. To throw is Daniels. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henderson. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it's second down. But he's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Now Daniels. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Daniels from the gun on third down. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. That good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10.
Mustang Knight Warrior, 70. 19 Lions. Let's go.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Lions. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Set. Hey. Check, 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 check. Street, street. Rig alert, rig alert. Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Hut, hut.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. He will push his way down to about the 14. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
19, here we go, set. 19, 18, cup 19, cup 19.
Here's Daniels. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
Tyler Luke on for the Ravens field goal.
And his kick is good. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
Back to it now after the made field goal. Here's Luke to kick this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to
wide open, complete, down the right sideline, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Breece Hall, he scored on the ground and through the air. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead will shrink to 6. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get enough.
Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there. 68 yards. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now stands at 13. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown. So they get the one-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
2nd and 10.
70 Timberwolves.
Ball again. And unable to get downhill there, so he'll take this up to about the 37.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Cougar 19.
On 3rd down, here's Hall. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll be a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
A gain of only 2 yards. It's 4th down.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game. Partner, the good ones have a clock running in their head, okay? Because it says something like this. I've got this many seconds to find the target. After that, I have to tuck it and try and get some yardage on this first down snap. He doesn't just get some yards, though. He gets a big gain, and they'll come right back with another 1st and 10.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and
Half the 60. Half the 60.
And quickly to the outside. That's caught by Lamb. Down the left sideline. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. CeeDee Lamb, 47 yards. And the Cowboys come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Aubrey now for the point after. And that will cut this lead down to 13.
makes the score Ravens 34, Cowboys 21. Brandon Aubrey, the kickoff for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Here we go. 19, Tiger. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Hey, smash. Check, smash. Check, smash. Check. Go.
Off the option, he'll try and run with it. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Viking, 18. 18, Pioneer. 18, Rattler. 18, Rattler. Panther 11.
From the gun on 3rd down. Daniels. He's going to swing this deep downfield. They'll have the first down and more than that. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Luke now for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score points?
50 Bison. 60. 19 Bison.
Back to throw now on 1st down. That's caught. Jack Bush with it. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. They'll drop the throw. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. We're in Baltimore, 3rd quarter action, 2nd and 10.
7 Pirates, 70, 60 Bobcats, trap 60. Go.
Back to throw again. That's to Warren, his tight end. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 19. 25 yards there on the catch and run. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Here we go. Cowboy 80.
Paul want to give up the middle. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. 2nd and 14. That check down complete to Hall. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
I know it was a game, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
19, 18. Mustang 19. 18, Rattler. 18, Rattler.
They'll look to throw here.
He'll try to do it himself. And he is caught. Touchdown. C.D. Lamb with now his second touchdown of this third quarter. And the Cowboys take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Aubrey good with the PAT.
And that cuts this lead down to 13.
And they'll accept that penalty.
Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. To the air goes Daniels. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And this is caught inside the 5. And in for the Ravens touchdown. T. Higgins with career touchdown number 70. And the Ravens are able to add on to that lead. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up the secondary. A clinic on how to attack the defense and take them out of the game.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone where they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Ready. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Buffalo 18, 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks. Warriors 70.
They'll look to throw now on first down.
A short one there, caught by Warren.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 30.
Straight ahead is Hall. There he goes again.
Touchdown, Cowboys!
Breece Hall, his 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Cowboys are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. The extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And that cuts this lead down to 13. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago they scored. Remember, last drive was that one-play touchdown strike, so now they're looking to make it 3 for 3.
You know, I talked to a Hall of Famer one time about, hey, when you're on defense and these types of things are happening to you, what goes through your mind? And he told me at that point, it's not about schemes. It's not about what's called from the sideline. It's about players. Who's going to make a play, make a stand, and stop this offense from doing what they've been doing.
Throwing now is Daniels. And he's got this one to Henderson. It's caught. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Back to throw. Daniels. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So both offenses come to life here in this 3rd quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Operating from the gun, Daniels. That'll be complete to Henderson. And on the inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 11.
60 Vices. Riggs, hurt. 19 tight, Buffalo 18. Warriors 70. Check smash. Hey, smash Broncos. 18, Pioneer.
Looking to throw. Daniels. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Trevion Henderson, 34 yards. And the Ravens are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to an even 20.
Ravens 55, Cowboys 35.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
18.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's going to be dropped following a pick up of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Well, this has certainly turned into a showcase game for what he can do on the ground because they're just continuing to give him chances to run it, and he's earning every additional carry by putting up positive yardage on each run.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Give them the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
At the 36-yard line.
They'll go again with Hall. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
19, Panther 11, Panther 11, Dragon 60, 79 Broncos, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats, 19 Lions.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense, 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. A short one there, caught by Warren. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
A gain of 13
Let's go now.
First down.
Back to throw here. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
And now they'll shift things around.
To the left side, pulled in by Bash. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
Come on. Hey. Bronco 80.
They'll run with Hall. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Oftentimes when you see a running back get bunched up in the backfield, it's usually because the defensive tackle is eating up blockers for others to make the play. Not in this case.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal.
Hold the set. 6, here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk, Panther 11, Panther.
They'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tyler Warren there to make the grab. And the Cowboys have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Aubrey good with the PAT. And that cuts this lead down to 13. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
They're on the 35-yard line.
Ready up.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the 4th quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching in Atlanta, our apologies. And a
pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 42 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I can be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
That one looks like he'll throw here. This will go to Henry out wide. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On 3rd down, here's Henderson. And a short gain down to about the 33. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football. They just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
And this is going to come up well short as they stop him on 4th down. Derrick Henry denied here on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. This is 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. Hall. Oh, but a great tackle there. Going to hold him to no gain as the clock runs.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Let's go now.
At the 33-yard line.
Hall again on 2nd down. Now he's into the clear again. Breece Hall. And a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win him the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
Problem for them, they needed that score with a little more time left on the clock. I think just too little too late now.
I would agree with that, and we're programmed never to say never. But in this case, we're asking a lot for them to even think they have a chance.
Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead will shrink to 6. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception.